Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's little Kenny Russell, Canoe, Constable Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. Now I'm dealing with Canoe. I'm here. While I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is My Thoughts 60 and Finding Noah. Yesterday I did David, and it was something I forgot to read concerning David. So I want to put this in there to conclude 59. Okay. It says this: a fragment from a stone stela mentioning the house of David, a reference to his political dynasty, as in was inscribed more than a century after the traditional date of his reign, and is not accepted by all scholars. The articles is largely drawn from biblical accounts of David's reign. Okay, that was on Finding David, and we were trying to find them in a historical reference and put some historical reference on them so they can have some type of historical conclusion or historical analysis or historical finding for their lives. So we couldn't do that, so I concluded, in my opinion, you can keep yours, that he was a biblical character. Okay. Now, today, the same thing. Noah. Uh, Again, this is not to take anything from anybody. This is to restore spirituality, which was taken from you at the time that you were given these religions, whatever they may be. So when a person was given that, he was taken. His spirituality was taken from him, in my opinion. So this is not to take anything from you. It's to give you something back. You can do research. You can, you know, fundamentally find yourself in those religions as well. So whatever one you want to do, it's up to you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. So today is called Finding Noah. This is My Thoughts 60. All right there says Noah. When you look for him, this is what pops up. Nothing historical, nothing. You don't see any birth dates, death dates, none of that stuff. Or you don't see any time periods for this gentleman. Okay. So right here it says what you're looking at, it says Noah, biblical figure. Noah, the hero of the biblical flood story in the Old Testament, book of Genesis, the uh, originator of vineyard cultivation, and as the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the representative head of Semitic genealogical and synthesis, at least three biblical, I believe it's going to say religions or whatever, but it doesn't. So that's page one of the Britannica, and that's what that is. When you go typing in Noah, I mean, you see it right there at the top. It says biblical figure, and you can do this for yourself. That's Britannica.com. Okay, that's number one right there. When you go into it, it says history and society at the top. Noah, biblical figure. Okay. Again, it doesn't say anything historical or a human being or his birthday was 10,001, 657 BC. It doesn't say anything of that nature. So that lets you understand, it says right there, biblical figure. Let you understand what you're dealing with is a biblical character. Okay. Non human. Now, the next thing you'll see, that's the second piece of research material. This is all from Britannica. Now, it says summary: Noah, the hero of the biblical flood story in the Old Testament book of Genesis. Um, the originator of the vineyard cultivation, and as the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the representative head of the Semitic genealogical line, a synthesis of at least three biblical sources of addition. Noah is the image of the righteous man made party to a covenant with Yahweh, the God of Israel, in which nature's future protection against catastrophe is assured. Noah, Noah's, Noah appears in Genesis 5:29 as the son of Lamech and ninth in the descent from Adam. The story of the deluge, Genesis, and it tells you all the that's what you're looking at now. It tells you all the references you can find him in. And they're all, of course, biblical references because you can't find him anywhere else other than the Bible. That's facts. He had Shem, Ham, and Japheth. People say these are the progenitors of all the human life, but it brings you back to the family and table of nations. So that's another thing that's biblical. Okay. Right there. This is the big thing right here. It says, was Noah's ark found? Okay. This is what it says. While the site holds potential, okay, whatever site they're talking about, it might be Mount Ararat or Arafat. I think it's Ararat. But they said the site holds potential. Conclusive evidence of the ark's existence is yet to be established, aligning with the legendary narrative found in Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. So it's saying though that the site that they're looking for, I guess, in excavating and digging, it has potential, but it hasn't rendered enough evidence for them to deem the story historical. Okay. And this is the last one. Very simple. These are just questions you want to answer. If you're going to foundate that this stuff is historical, you need to know what goes with it. See, because when you have something as a biblical narrative or a tradition or oral story, anything is possible. But when you start trying to bring them into human existence and human being history, you have things like physical possibilities, human possibilities, and a lot of this stuff is be unhuman and unphysical for a human being to do these things. But in legend, myth, and tradition, it's all, everything is plausible. And it said that the boat Noah's Ark is referred to as a mythical boat from the Genesis story, if you look it up. Okay. Now, this one says, how long did Noah live? At least, I'm sorry. It says, how long did Noah live? The answer is 950 years. At the age of 950 years, Noah, who shepherded God's creatures through the flood, died. He left three sons from whom the human race descended according to the Bible. Okay. So he was 950 years old, according to the Bible, when he died. You ever met anybody that was 217 years old? You ever met anybody that was 199, getting ready to be 200? Have you ever met a gentleman that was 170, 115? Well, 115 is pretty not really abnormal. That happens all the time. But have you met a guy 156, getting ready to be 157? Okay. So that concludes finding Noah. I feel like I said everything I had to say about that. When it pertains to, is he historical or is it a biblical person being referenced and trying to be deemed a human being later? You can have your opinions and your thoughts. And my opinion, again, we just uncovered another biblical character that must stay inside the narratives of the literature that he's foundated in. That's how you substantiate them. You believe in it and it becomes real. Other than that, I don't see anything that he can be deemed historical off of. I didn't find enough historical references outside of the written literature, and it seems like neither did the world. Okay, so that's my thought. 60. Uh, it's Little Kitty Russell, Kanoom, Consul of Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. This is what I do, and I love to do it. Before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Again, this is not to take anything away from anybody. This is to restore what was taken from you at the time you was given religion. Thank you.